Okay, so now it's our table topic session, and today's table topic master, and today's topic I'm going to talk about is superpower. And because it's like I'm the guy who likes to watch movies, and I watch so many types of movies like sci-fi or heroes or sometimes maybe realistic. But I'm interested about just like this picture here. Everybody knows this is Doctor Strange, right? And Doctor Strange has a superpower, like he can travel to the past or to the future, and also he can be a prophet to tell what will happen in the future. So, but sometimes we will, but in the world that somebody will believe in superpower, but there's a person. But somebody will think that this is just bullshit. So maybe people think that it's all science. But now I'm going to talk about a person called Li Sishen, and he is ex-president of National Taiwan University, and this person is like a authority of semiconductors in Taiwan. So his research about semiconductors is very good. But in his late life, he is studying about like the psychic abilities. It's like about superpowers. So he research about qigong and about like some 量子场, yes, quantum field, and he found that he had a research about that. He found another world. It's called 临界, and because due to this like science basic. So now I'm going to ask you. So this guy is very cool that he believes in science and he also believes in superpowers. So today I'm going to ask your first question is, do you believe that there's a superpower in our world, or you only believe in strict science? So it means that you believe superpower or not? Yes. So and tell me why. So everybody please stand up and discuss with others. Okay. Thank you. You go first. No, I need to think about it. I actually know the person who works with that. If you are the first volunteer, you will get superpower like in 5 years later. Volunteer for country. Okay. If somebody, okay, Jasper first. Let's welcome Jasper.
Personally, I don't think it's possible because in our day, the social media is so prevalent. If anyone had a superpower, it would be immediately discovered and be worshipped, and they can make enough money by owning superpowers. So I mean, so far I didn't see any. So I think it's impossible we have superpower, or we could have seen it by now. All right, thank you. And go to Chelsea. Okay.
You are studying economics. Why don't you believe this?
What? Economics? Why? What superpower do you really believe?
Okay.
The only superpower I believe in is United States. Because I used to study politics. The United States is the only superpower we have.
You mean like democracy? Okay, who is you? Kelsey? No. Okay, please come to the stage. If somebody. Hey! Wow!
Hello, I'm Kelsey. I don't believe that there's superpower because I think I believe what I see and what I listen. So yeah, I never thought anything about superpower.
Thank you.
I think everybody is more okay. We'll give a different answer from them.
Their answer is not believe it, but for me, my answer is I believe it. Because there's a reason. Anyone saw the one movie is called Interstellar? Yeah. So in this movie, we will know that if you go to outer space and you can sort of things that you cannot discover around on Earth. So I think there's a lot of scientific things around our universe you cannot discover on Earth, or even in the future. And you even have a cutting edge technology, you can also observe about it. That's why I believe the superpower. And maybe in the future, this kind of power is not called a superpower. Maybe it's gonna be like some theory, a lot of things. That's why I believe the superpower. Thank you.
My year's perspective is quite similar to me because I think that like maybe 500 years ago, people, if you talk about electricity to them, they will think that you are fucking crazy, right? But nowadays, electricity is a science. It's just kind of a science. So I think that I believe in Hong Yue's perspective about that there's superpower, but it's based on science theory. So let's move on to the next question. Is because in the movies there are so many superpowers, like in Aung Sa there are prophets and Wolverine he can cure himself very fast. And someone in Doraemon they can have time traveling, and some other movies they can read people's mind. So there are so many movies that told us there are so many kinds of superpowers. So I want to ask the second question is which superpower do you wish to have? Yes, and there's A is called teleportation, means 瞬间移动, and time traveling, and C is invisibility, and D is mind reading. But for me, I wanted C. No, I want to know, but I think that people shouldn't be greedy, so you only can choose one of it. Yes. No. Maybe I want the teleportation now because like what Sarah says, and there's cherry blossoms in Japan, right? But if you want to go to Japan, you have to have a quarantine like 14 days to Japan, and then go back to Taiwan. You need to wait another 14 days. But if you have teleportation, you can just immediately go there to see cherry blossom and go back. You don't need to waste a lot of time. So it depends on which you need. So I want you to think about it and share it to others. Which one you want and why? So let's stand up and discuss with others. But you only can choose one. I think you all have your thoughts in your mind now. So who wants to be the first volunteer? Like first, Howard volunteer. Okay. Let's go to Howard.
My name is Howard, and if I have the choice, I wish to have my reading. Recently, I watched a Japanese drama, and it's about boy love, and the main character have main reading with mind reading when he talks someone. So I think this ability is really attractive. It's because if you have this mind reading, you can avoid misunderstanding someone else, and you can know someone's real soul and get along well with others. Yes, this is my opinion.
I think that first of all, if I made this question, I thought that lots of people want to have mind reading, but when I heard everybody wants sharing, I thought that I'm wrong. Everybody wants to choose another superpower. So this makes me feel very why people think this is different. So
Because you can now read our mind.
so I definitely need that one. Yes. So who wants to be the second volunteer? Leo? Okay, let's welcome Leo.
I'm the one who choose to be like my reading. Reading like why I can choose other options. So I think the most calculating skill is how useful this skill. Like for the first one, I think it's useful, but I think people make you kind of weird. Like you do something that show up in somewhere, like people will think of you're weird because you're the only one can use the interpretation. And how about the beach and travel? And I saw the movie about time. And after I saw the movie, I believe that the best way is to visualize and see in the light, like make the dessert. traveling is not very necessary, and the C, I can think about any like situations I will need the invisibility, so I don't push it. And around the mind reading, I think like if you can know like what people want, then you can always get what you want, and you can also like avoid a lot of trouble. Like maybe your boss is like want something, and like you will be cared about something. So I think the most useful option is about the mind reading. So that's why I'm ability.
Yeah, my particular is very similar to me. So, okay, so who's the third volunteer? If you don't, Carol. Okay. Let's welcome Carol.
I have the same idea with Leo because I think I have the airplane on some presentation. I can go to anywhere, so I think that it's not important to reduce the time. And for me, I did drama the scientific. And I think that sometimes the time travel will make some problem, and so it may cause the practice. So I don't like it. And investability, I don't think that I did it. So I want to have the ability of the mind reading because I want to find the internship that if I have this ability, maybe I can understand the example and I can revise my resume or I can make some change in the next interview. So I want to have this ability.
Thank you very much. But both the three volunteers answered so mind reading, but I heard that some people want teleporting because they are lazy, so they don't want to get up late or maybe. So yeah, so I think I had some mistake about the question the answer C because I think that is the most useless things. Superpower, yes. So okay, so let's move on to the third question. Is everyone watch Avengers, right? And Avengers, there's a comic called Marvel, and so there's a what is Marvel Universe? Like that is a story. There's a long storyline about Marvel. Like in this universe, like there are Captain Americans and Thor and lots of heroes, and like each hero has their own superpowers. Like Thor, he can how to say summonize the lightning and Hulk, he can transfer into a big green giants. So I want to hear is like, but in our reality, we don't have superpowers around us. So I want to ask like, if there is superpowers around us, what will change in our life? Like what will change if superpower is around us? Just like for example, if Jasper can be invisible, or maybe if Howard can look through your mind, what will happen? What will our life happen? So I want you to discuss this kind of assumptions. So let's stand up, please stand up and discuss. Make some friends and find other friends and discuss. I heard some very interesting assumptions about this. What? You want to be a volunteer? But okay, you will be the first one. And you will be the second one. Okay, so let's welcome the first. You need teleportation, no? You don't so slowly.
It sounds so good, but actually funny.
Well, I don't really have ideas for this question because you're assuming, yeah, but I thought Hong Yue's thoughts made sense because he said the world will get into a stable state because everyone has the superpower and will find a way out to live peacefully. Peace. Yeah, and there might be new laws to regulate everyone's superpower music. Yeah, and it's pretty cool because I was thinking maybe for Mavis, she can have the superpower to change her hair color every day. And maybe for this Mudan, yeah, Mr. Mudan, he can become invisible. Yeah. You can put on makeup without taking time. Yeah. So the world might become more wonderful. Yeah. Let's go. Thank you.
Thank you. And I think like what Hong Yue said is correct. Like if we like because I studied engineering, like in automatic control, that the system will be like first will be unstable and then. Wow, when the time goes on, it will be stable. So I think the worst about it is
my turn. Okay, something.
Okay, so yeah, that's because like, so I think that this will definitely will change first, but the society will find a way to become stable at this time. Yeah, so maybe it's the second volunteer, right? Yeah. Let's welcome Mavis.
I think it depends on if it's a few people have superpowers or if everyone has superpowers. If it's a few people have superpowers, I think those people will be taken to experimental purpose, and once they go extinct, since I think the scientists will point out their superpower, they will do a lot of experiments on it and study on it, and they will eventually extinct and there will be no superpower. And if there is a superpower for everyone, just like Hong Yue said, it will be a totally different world. But one day, everyone will figure out a world that this world can maintain stable and I hate automatic control.
Okay, everyone is an engineer. Yeah, I think what Baby said is correct. Like in Avengers, in the Captain America Civil War, they are going to figure out if there is heroes or not, because there are two sides. So I think this will happen if this really happens. So I want the last volunteer on this question. I want to choose my most respect senior Chen 5. Because you have studied automatic control in your junior too. So
my idea is okay. I think if most of the people have the superpower, so it may have some war. Yeah, I see it may have some war. And after the war, I think it will become just like Hong Yue. The war will be balanced. Yeah, will balance. So it's my thought. Thank you.
Okay, so thanks for everyone sharing this, and so Hong Yue, so we hope that Hong Yue can get a high grade about his automatic control. So if you think the world will be stable, you need to find the whole
I can value.
Yes, and okay, so thank you for everyone's for enjoying the demo topic. So thank you, Pastor Marius. G. Also, let's welcome our general evaluator, Teresa.